G.R.I.T, an acronym that designates the 4 parts of business. Let's take a look at the G.R.I.T model. Spelled out G.R.I.T, G.R.I.T is an acronym for G equals grit. Curiously enough, we'll explain what G.R.I.T means in a moment. R equals resources, I equals interaction, and T equals transaction. So imagine your business, and there needs to be 4 parts of it to be successful. And if any one part is missing, the likelihood of your business being successful is compromised. So G.R.I.T is the persistence to run and start and continue running the business. Resources are the knowledge, skills, ability to run the business. Interaction is the ability to communicate in a physical or virtual space within the industry. And transactions are the exchange of product or service for money. So without any one of these 4 areas, your business is not going to be successful as it could be. Let's go into a bit more detail. G.R.I.T, what does that mean? It's the perseverance and passion for long-term goals. And we show an image here of somebody on the track, about to run a lap, really determined to get up and go again. Okay, so long-term goals are very, very important, and oftentimes we struggle. There's hurdles, there's difficult times. We need to have the perseverance and passion for those to keep on going. Oftentimes we can enhance G.R.I.T or persistence by having a great network of people that can support us, developing ways that we can stay refreshed and recharged. So there are ways to encourage and practice G.R.I.T. R stands for resources. And if we go back to the quote that we discussed in an earlier video, entrepreneurship is the pursuit of opportunity without regard to resources currently controlled. So when we discuss what are the resources currently controlled, if you need money to run a business and you don't have money, so that access to that resource, the money, the funding to start your business is controlled by somebody else. So how do we pursue a business even if we don't have the money to start one? How do you pursue a business if you don't have the skills or ability or knowledge of how to run a business? Do we still pursue them? Yes. The objective of being an entrepreneur is to pursue those opportunities, but to also identify what the resources are and make those available to us somehow. So having the right resources and having those available when you need them are really important. And one of the struggles that most entrepreneurs go through is to define the resources that are needed to start and grow the business. I stands for interactions. So you can have persistence, G.R.I.T. You can have the resources to run a business, start and run a business, but interactions are important. You need to create a space, and it could be virtual space like a website or even on social media where you announce your business and customers can interact with you. If it's a physical space, that could be a retail shop where you can be meeting people in a conference or in person. Either way, physical or virtual space, creating that space where customers can engage with you and interact with you is very important, because if you don't, then you can have all the resources to start a business. You can have the G.R.I.T to keep on running a business, but customers won't know where to interact with you. So you need to create a space for interactions. And finally, the last part is transactions. So you can have the best idea in the world, but if no one buys your product or service, you don't have a business. Only with transactions are you able to grow your business into a profitable business. Okay, so transactions, we define it as the exchange of product or service for money. So if customers really like you, they really, really like your business idea, their product or service, they think it's great, but no one's paying you for it, then you will not be able to run a successful business. So transactions are key, being able to have people pay for your product or service.